Hi everyone, this is DinoSasha here and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to take a look at the figure. It is the CollectA 2021 Megalosaurus in ambush. Now Megalosaurus, which name means great lizard, is a genus of the theropod dinosaur of the Middle Jurassic period, about 166 million years ago, what is known as England. Now, it's mostly the theropod. The length is only at about, which is the size, it is only could be at about, as we can thinking it, the size is only at about 6 meters, 20 feet long, and weighs over 150 pounds. Now this theropod may look intimidating, but it's actually very small for a creature. Now, not as big as the other England carnivores, such as Baryonyx and Neovenator, but are still deadly as usual. Now, they're carnivores, so they primarily eat meat. In the first discovery, they thought to be a giant lizard, but recently it turns from an accurate dinosaur. Now, let's talk about the sculpt on this little fella. Now, I called Quilltail, it's a female, I guess. But that's a showing that the sculpt is really nice, and yes, and she's in a good shape. But I like how the design of this theropod, it looks scientifically accurate. But yes, it is a very good sculpting in it. It is sculpting on the quills. It's kind of nice. Everything's on the possibility. So yeah, that's gonna be a very concern, which is about theropod's appearance. Yeah, the pose is just standing. Well, if I use a carpet, it may fall down. But luckily I use no carpet because it's just useless for me. But good for that, I'm just gonna say this theropod is an absolute gorgeous. And I like the pose though. And the details is great, but I like it's much rough on the back and smooth on the body. It's just perfect for me. But not as I thought would be. But this creature is still a major being. So, the color scheme. It is a grayish in color all across the body, especially crossed with stripes and spots all over it, and the black snout on it. Now, let's take a look at the head for sometimes. I think the head is a first for a theropod, such a great appearance. Yeah, that's a really good dinosaur in my opinion, but still though, it's kind of very nice. So, I think that has a very good appearance on it, but yeah, it's my main point of this dinosaur, but I'm still like it though. Something believes about this dinosaur appearances, but yeah. Let's talk about the accuracy. I think it's really good accuracy because it's portrayed as a dinosaur. It's portrayed as a living animal rather than a giant lizard. So, really good accuracy, but something believes it's not a giant lizard at all than a quadruped. So anyway, we're gonna bring up a rule, so let's get this in measure. In terms from a length from the tip of the head, always tip of the tail, we're only reaching at about, that's astonishing, well, I would say it's a little of the 6.5 inches, and which is only at about 15.5 centimeters, and the height which is on top of the quill, we're looking at about across the 2.2 inches, and which is only at about, which is like it's 4.5 centimeters. Now for comparison, I'm gonna bring up some other England predators. Here's some of my England predator dinosaurs, and here is one of which. It is the CollectA 2020 Neovenator, which is sentient prey version, but I think this one is a really larger than a Megalosaurus, but still, absolute predator in my opinion. So I'm not going to link in the description because I didn't review that, so I'll make sure it will be soon. And for another comparison, here are some bigger ones, like the Safari Baryonyx. I mean, Baryonyx is the fish-eating dinosaur, but they do not live in the same period because Baryonyx may live in the Cretaceous, while the Megalosaurus is Jurassic. And for another, which is a final comparison, and here is with the Schleich Baryonyx, the absolute chat of this and the Schleich company. With the open wide mouth but I think he will just bite the Megalosaurus head off and just me thrashing around with it. But yeah, that's just my main issue. But for rating, and I'm gonna give this Megalosaurus a solid 9.5 out of 10, which is a really cool figure, but not as bad as I thought it would be. But people reviewing it is a very small figure. It is a representation of a Megalosaurus, in my opinion, but still, this is a really nice figure in my opinion. But I think this is a really expectoring one. But some believe I do like how the design was. It is how impressed the viewers, but for some real reasons. And yes, that's my main issue for the Megalosaurus, and I hope you're gonna like this figure. So I'm gonna plan on the Schleich 2021 Ceratosaurus. That will be amazing for me. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video. And leave a comment below. And I hope you see you for another review about the Schleich 2021 Ceratosaurus. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.